welcome back to another episode of Little Women! I'm Ali.
I'm Myra.
And I'm Yani.
And today, for today's topic, we will be talking about celebrating women. So, a bit of context. This month is Women's Month, and specifically on March 8th, it is
Women's Day.
So we want to dedicate this video in order to support our fellow women, those who contributed to the fields, those who support us, like the people around us, and practically women who just went out there, got all the opportunities, and just made an impact on the world.
So we want to dedicate this episode to you women, you
Yes.
watching, everyone who identifies as women as well. You are part of this conversation, so go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. But before we move on, since we're gonna talk about celebrating women, we'll be talking about certain concepts then that we want to use to guide our ideas and perspectives. So for our first concept, we got this from International Women's Day and International Women's Month. We'll be linking down below the website where you can check it out. But for this year, what is the theme of International Women's Month?
So this year's theme is #Choose to Challenge.
Choose to challenge.
So it is stated that a challenge world is an alert world, and from challenge comes change. So let's all choose to challenge. So how will you help forge a gender equal world? Celebrate women's achievement, raise awareness against bias, take action for equality.
So that's what we got in the website. Again, we're gonna link it down below para you guys can browse through it as well. But after that, we also have this definition called women empowerment. And we just wanna know what the definition we're gonna use for this. So go ahead, Ali.
Women empowerment is empowerment and autonomy of women and the improvement of their political, social, economic, and health status.
Okay, so basically, women empowerment is building women up in different sectors of society, in different socioeconomic status, and in different situations lang. So, iba pa yon sa iba-ibang definitions that we have now. And interestingly, when we were having this conversation off-cam, it's something that was a new concept then for other people, and it's not something that was really talked about in the previous years or in the previous times. So it's good that we're bringing it up then so that other people will be able to be open to it, and hopefully we can start a discussion with this episode of Little Women. And we want to preface this by saying na these conversations may revolve around our initial and raw thoughts on women empowerment, gender equality, and feminism. But here in Little Women, we always emphasize that we're always learning and our knowledge is always developing as we go on. So we want to include you guys in the discussion. Go ahead and comment down below because we're very open to learning about new perspectives, what you guys think about this. Not just, celebrating women, pero all of our other discussions as well. So the comment section, keep it friendly, keep it fun, and keep it as an open discourse dyan. Healthy discourse as well. So we talked about Women's Month, International Women's Day, and I just wanted to ask, what do you think of this year's theme, which is Choose to Challenge?
I like it because they stated, they also said that challenge creates change. At first, I was thinking choose to challenge, but then it said it creates change. So I like that they use the word challenge in a word to impact and to go to higher lengths to do your best.
For me, it's like there's this word that stick to my mind when you said this about the International Women's Month. That word alert. Being alert on choosing to challenge to be able to impact change. So alertness.
And I just want to say na we're actually wearing the colors of International Women's Month, purple, green, and white. Wala lang, para ma-appreciate nyo lang yung namin. Fashion choices. Color scheme namin today. Yes. So, yeah, I agree with both of you. Because if you don't keep on challenging your thoughts or you don't stay alert on what's happening around us, parang magiging stagnant din yung human development. And it's good to keep on questioning things because each generation then differs in their ideology and what they need from the world and from each other. So it's good that we posed this question, and this organization really emphasizes na it's not just their responsibility to create discussions like this, pero it's everyone's responsibility, men, anyone of any identification or if any classification. We're supposed to be talking about this also para we can all lift each other up in different kind of circumstances. Why is it important kaya to have like a celebration of women?
I think it's because throughout history, women were kind of like, is it oppressed? I'm not sure, but we weren't really given like education, the opportunity to be able to improve ourselves and like to take credit for, let's say, a science concept or something. I think it's really just important because let's say there's a house that's burning and the other houses are burning. You'd pour fire into the house that's burning, right? So it's like you use it to fix the problem that is present. So,
When you
I don't
said,
know.
all right, so when you say the context, the context of history of women, because from what I understand, in the Filipino, before the
Context.
Spanish came here, the women are actually
Yeah.
leaders.
Yeah.
So
Before
and then it was in the Philippine history when the Spanish came over, then I think women were slowly put in a place in which they are there to support men. And then, as you said, education was given more to men instead of women. Like, for example, in a family, the boys are given, the money is spent more for boys' education rather than for girls. Kasi they have this notion that girls should stay in the house and do household chores. So that was during the time of the Spanish time when it started. But before that, women in I don't know what is the name of our country before it was named Philippines. Women were already leaders. There are already our culture was matriarchal.
Yeah, galing, no? Why are you proud of being a woman? First of all, why are you proud of being women, and why are you proud of it? So in my case, I'm proud that I'm a girl. I mean, I'm a woman, and I'm proud that I have a certain platform to talk about these conversations and to uplift women then. And I think it's such a conversation that we have to keep on having, na we have to keep on giving women the spotlight and celebrating what we've done in a patriarchal society generally, right, all over the world. And it's just good that in this we're starting to break the mold. Growing up, I'm surrounded by powerful and empowered women. I'm surrounded by women who won't take it from anyone. They're just there to live their life and to represent us and to do well, to create space for women in different sectors of society. So, yeah, I'm proud to be a woman. Did you want girls?
Oh, that's a good question. I was gonna actually going to mention that.
Oh.
Actually, yes.
Woo!
Not because I don't want to demote the boys, but it's like for me it is because for practicality reason I wanted girls for kids because for me it's easier to bring them up
Yeah.
because they
Really?
easily mature. Yes, and they are not so rowdy growing up. And I'd be able to understand them more coming from a woman's point of view. Yes.
Did Dad want a girl?
He
He wanted anything.
Yeah, he's okay with whatever.
Okay.
Yes.
So going back to the question, I am a proud woman because I like that women have that side where they are nurturing, but you also get to choose if you want to be like empowering or powerful. I like that
Both.
yeah, I like that we have that opportunity to be able to just voice out our opinions. I like when I see women being empowered like through social media or like in real life, I just feel so like wow. Like it's indescribable, but it's just like I want to be like that, Yeah.
For me, it's a plus to be a woman. Women can choose to be at the house women can choose to go out during this time, with the opportunities being laid out to men and women alike. So during this time, for me, it's a plus for me to be born a woman.
Mm. I think we also like just bouncing off of what you said. I think also society now is trying to become open then to men staying in the house and women going out. You know, the housewife isn't that term anymore. Parang it's I think there's a more inclusive term for any kind of person. And they're making, you know, different terms na rin. Like it's not gonna be businessman, businesswoman, it's business person, 'di ba?
Oh.
Yeah, the terms now are more inclusive.
Homemaker.
Homemaker.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the term
homemaker.
that I was trying to say. So,
And there's this house band.
house band.
Really?
Para lang, you know, I think it also starts with the term kasi it's how you think about it. Diba? Words have so much power and how you use it. So, I like how we have different terms na for different kind of identifications, different careers that are more inclusive to different na naman or a variety of people. So, that's good. And I'm glad that we're here in the house. We're raised to be women who think by ourselves and to get after whatever we want to get after. My sister and I are so different, and we weren't really placed in an area that they'd like us to be, but they support us in whatever we want to do in life. So,
Although we cannot say for a household with a mix boy and girl, sons
Yeah.
and daughters. Kasi,
yeah, that's why I always say na to share your discussions below because syempre we're coming from a certain perspective and a certain life, a certain situation. So we'd appreciate any of your comments down below and join in our discussion regarding this. So having said that, who is a woman in your life that you look up to, that you feel empowered by, or you feel safe with them and are uplifted by them?
you mean to say a live person or someone who died already?
Or can it be a person in the cartoons?
Okay, who is the first person you thought of?
For me, Gina Lopez.
Oh, yeah, Gina Lopez. Wait, give
Every
context.
Filipino
Give
Filipino
context.
knows. Yeah, everyone knows what she's done before she has passed on. You know, she tried to lift each community, try to give work to the community, and then in that sense, I really appreciate how she did these things during her lifetime. And being a role model and still being someone who is strong and someone who is also very full of heartness.
First person I thought of since I'm watching Attack on Titan, I thought of Mikasa. Like I said a while ago, I like that women have like power but we're also nurturing. So I like that she shows her emotions but she only shows it when it is needed. Like she knows how to put it away but she also knows when to use it in proper times.
Is there someone else aside from Mikasa is a cartoon character, right? So is there someone else?
I
that
think
is-
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh yeah, I also thought of
Yeah.
Oprah.
She's so empowering. I don't know. And then even if you don't know her, you hear her name, you're like, oh, her. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what? I also like Drew Barrymore.
Oh, yeah.
Not because like she gives off a really strong persona, but I think because I watch her, I follow her. She has a talk show now, a morning show. I follow her, and it seems like she's just very secure with herself.
Oh.
You know? Like in her age and with her experiences, I think she's just really happy. And I mean that's what she exudes, right? With everything that I know about her. And she portrayed so many different women that it's just cool to see her do that. Another person I also thought of was Meryl Streep,
Oh,
just
yeah.
because she's freaking, you know, we always have to watch Meryl Streep.
Yeah, I like her also, her acting at least.
Yeah.
So how about like, okay, let's not
real
go
person.
out there. Okay, aside from me, I'll ask
And
you
yeah.
girls, aside from your mom, like among the
Whoever
women, titas,
Yeah.
yes, is there someone who you feel that you can be a role model for you?
You know what? When you were talking about it, and you said aside from you, because I think mom's a given, because she's like the first woman, in
their lives.
proximity. Yeah. I think it's your sisters as a whole, Because I think you guys need to understand this.
True.
They're all together, like, they all complement each other. If you put them into one person, that's like a super woman na. This is like their family, 7 girls and 1 boy. All of them are excelling in their own field.
True.
And they're really not gonna take it from anyone. Like, they forge their own path. It's all their effort. And it's just fun to see them parang balance it out with the family and the crazy stuff did. So if you haven't watched, we have so many vlogs about the Harder family. That's just there on YouTube. Go ahead and check it out. And you'll get like a certain idea on how fun and how strong the Harder sisters are. And my cousins then, they're so, they excel in what they're doing, and we all have like different career paths that we support each other in. So
How about you, Ali?
Uh,
Don't make it like a group. One person.
I got it
So
first.
the question is harder for you.
That's why I went first.
I'm not sure because I was thinking of all of them, but then I was like, I'm not sure.
I think I'm glad na I'm surrounded by women na friends who are diverse in personality. Like, I don't have a friend group that's like the same personality. And I'm glad because it makes everything more interesting, and you just learn how they live life. Alam mo yun? Like, when I talk about it with my mom, because I want to digest din eh. Like, why do you think this is happening? Why is it like this for this person? So that's how I digest. And I love how they're so driven. They're not going to let anyone tell them no.
You mean your friends?
Yeah, my friends. And it's just inspiring to have that kind of group with you. Para lang you're also driven eh. You need to feed off of other people's energy. So all of you are just like
Being alert.
kachinga.
Being alert for
Yeah.
challenge to create change.
Yes, snacks.
So for me, I'd pick Ate Mikey. She's the CMA president. And I like her because the way she leads, it's not like a point that she forces people. It's like she encourages, and the way that she encourages is just so inspiring. Like a motivational speaker, something like that. And she's also there as a friend. And like I can go to her to ask her for anything. And I like that she's not only the president, she's also a friend, and I also consider CMA as a whole as like my family.
Yes,
CMA
is
means
Campus Ministry Auxiliary.
which does
Altar servers in Miriam College High School.
okay.
Yes.
How about you, Ma? Going back to the real people.
real people.
The people we actually know.
Yeah, you put me on the spot here. So, real people. Let me just safely say my own mother.
Madaya yan ha. In-exclude niya yung sarili niya ba?
Nanay.
Nanay.
Yeah, because what I know, our nanay is she has this way of, she is quiet, but she has this way of letting people know what she is thinking and what
Yeah.
she wants to happen. I don't know if how you call, if it's what you call quiet manipulation.
Manipulation talaga. Psychic abilities.
So, but she's just quiet. But maybe she whispers to one person and then let things happen the way she wants it.
Oh.
A quiet mover out there, like a shadow in the dark.
The quiet people are the more, people yung watch. So, why is it important, briefly, that we surround ourselves with these kind of women?
Inspiration.
Oh, inspiration. You, Ali.
I remember this thing that said the top 5 people that are around you are the ones that will influence you the most. So I think it's important for me to have like women around me because it influences me to empower myself also and to grow as like a community. Yeah.
Yeah, ako naman, I also need a reminder of what I'm capable of. And when I see other people doing what they do really well, parang, oh, kaya ko rin yan. And as a woman, di ba? So, I think that's good na I'm surrounded by really crazy women. Crazy in a good sense, you know?
Yes, because Yani, you're saying this, you've been mentioning this word, being driven, people to inspire you to drive, to move forward, to take on the challenge. What is also important is also the foundation inside, the internal, when taking on the challenge. Because what could sway a person is going to the tide, but not being able to internally ground and root himself or herself in his or her own foundation, such that that person is able to go anywhere. It's like, it's like a bamboo. The bamboo is well rooted, and then but it can sway to any direction.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is what is also important. So that's why I think women, they are aware of that. They are them being so like inward also, that they don't really go out so much. And then being inward means reserving your own energy, so
Your
that you'll not be
peace.
you're able to take on the challenge.
Yeah,
And also preserve what you always say these days, our mental health.
That's why you need like the right group around you. Kasi as you go out, or all of you go out, you still need to come back to each other, right? And stay grounded and protect the walls then as you go out. So with that, saying all of those things, what are some things that we grew up with that you think should kind of change, or shouldn't be an idea na as we grow up, and parang they put it on women as we age.
You mean to support women empowerment?
Yeah, like
Or
celebrating women.
celebrating women.
Like I can give an example. I don't like it when people think periods are disgusting.
Oh,
Oh,
do people do
the
that?
monthly period,
Yeah, you know.
menstruation.
Because we grew up in an all-girls school kami ni Ali, and it's not disgusting. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never grew up with the notion na I should be ashamed of it. Pero when I went into college, dun yung parang people, it's not something that is normal. Alam mo yun?
Oh,
And when you bring out the napkin, you have to hide it. Pero it's like a normal occurrence
uh,
for girls.
So wait, because isn't it normal that you kind of parang hide the sanitary pads when you go to the restroom?
Why?
Because it's a private thing that you're going to do there.
Yeah, pero
It's a own preserving your own privacy. That's not it being disgusting, but preserving the person's privacy.
you can look at it that way. Like, that could be a root mentality. Pero the mentality that women should be ashamed kung natagusan or na they have their monthly period, and especially when women get emotional, tapos sasabihin ng men or other people, are you on your period? Diba, yun?
no.
Parang because I'm emotional or I have more opinion or heightened emotions doesn't mean my opinion is invalid. It's still valid. Like, listen to it. Pero don't think na it's because I just have my period na I'm more vocal or I'm more, feeling touchy or whatever. So, I think that's one example then. And also, when people ask me or other people, when do you want to have kids? When do you want to have a relationship? Parang wala kang choice.
Oh, like that's the road of every
Of
girl,
every girl.
Yeah.
to have a
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
That was actually gonna be my answer.
I'll go expound on it.
Cause like, I don't know, for me, when someone asks me that, I just be like, I need to have children. Something like that. Like, it shouldn't, everyone makes their own path. If you want to get married, sure. But I don't think that someone should see it as like, that is what you need to do. Like, it should be one of your options. But you can choose not to have that. I don't want to be pressured na, is it a girl? What? Huh? Like, I don't want to need to set my path on that solely. And I think marriage is also a very like really stable, and you need to actually be stable with the guy also, or the girl, depending on who you like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. It depends on the person what they want, and I think that it shouldn't be seen as the only option.
I think that question comes out from older generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Older
In their
than you.
reunions.
Yeah, but I think in your generation,
Yeah.
that's not
priority.
already
Yeah.
the acceptable.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
That's good nga eh. Kasi when I have talks with mom and I say, do you want grandchildren or should I get married? Or kasi for me in my age now, syempre I'm asking these things na kasi I think I'm in the real world. I graduated. I'm already thinking about life long term. What's your face? Your face is so
I thought you were just
con-
like work, like whoa.
No, actually, Ali, when you're cooped up in your room, we actually have conversations like this.
Mm.
I'm being sarcastic. Pero, yeah, so I appreciate na mom is like, you do you. Like, it's up to you if you want to have kids, up to you if you want to get married. Because it's our life na. And it's not, it's out of her hands na rin.
Yes.
So,
Mm.
yeah, I appreciate that kind of
Thank
mentality.
you.
You're
for
welcome.
validating.
Of course! This is a celebration of women!
Yeah. Because what you do is that's for you. You don't do that for anybody else.
Mm.
Mm.
Yes, because there are actually parents who would push their kids to excel because maybe they were not, that is their frustration from themselves.
Mm-mm.
I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. How about you, Ma? Do you have anything na you grew up with or you know of?
Right now,
Oo.
we are actually there already. It's just that us to take on upon us. It's
Give
how
us
we,
space. Tama ba?
No, it's how we bring ourselves up there and how we see ourselves.
And how we support
on
each
how
other.
we are, on who we are. We shouldn't make it an excuse that because I'm just a woman, that's why I'm not able to perform, or they don't give me so many opportunities because I'm a woman. No, don't feel sorry. Stop feeling sorry for ourselves, because the world is already celebrating us. We should be in a celebratory mood already.
To add to that, I think it shouldn't just be creating more opportunities for women. I think women should also want to have the strength. Like, we should have the platform to be able to make our own opportunities.
Yeah, pave
Yeah.
your own way. Like what mom said. Like, understand that you have the capacity and you have the capability to do more than what you're doing now in your circumstance, right? So, don't make being a woman an excuse to not achieve.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we choose our own path. If we are a house worker now, I mean, homemaker, we choose it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And no job is small or big, right? If this person likes to do this and is capable of doing this, hindi siya little or huge. We're all just doing our job and forging our own path.
Yeah.
And that also goes to show to the men, like, also support the women, empower the women around you, and respect the women in your life. Kasi we're also human. There's no hierarchy anymore of gender. And we try to break that mold.
I think most of the men understand that. Actually, they're scared of women in their lives.
Maybe their scaredness is why they act really, you know.
Ah.
They're like, oh, the women are taking over. Yes! Yes, sir! Okay, so as we culminate this, I want to ask, how do you empower women in your daily life? It can be small
Each other?
acts. Yeah. Like, it can be small acts, it can be big acts, or something that you do. Ako, for me, I like it when I'm invited to speak in my public speaking, in my profession, and especially when I'm able to speak with my alma mater, which is Miriam, because we're all girls, and I want to keep on telling women that they should take up space, and just because they're women, it shouldn't be a hindrance to what they can do or what career they can go in. We should start taking up space and start expanding. Like, wag tayo yung parang, I can't really move. no, we should create space not just for us, but for the women who's coming after us. And respect the women who came before us. Kasi they've undergone a harder path. They've really forged a way for us to like, ganun no? Parang sila yung parang tapos tayo gumaganon-ganon sa likod nila. So, that's how I empower women in my daily life. And I like to encourage other women, especially mga friends ko with small businesses, really support them in what they do and try to celebrate what they've done, their achievements.
So for me, like I have 3. So the first one is like organization work or like webinars. I like attending like women empowerment, how women affect like the industry, something like that, just to help me learn and also to like contribute to their participants and to like know how I can apply it in my own life. In relation to that, I think I empower my friends by supporting them. Like if they have an achievement and they tell like our friend group, then I'd be like, oh my god, nice! Like, I am happy for them. I also celebrate with them.
Yeah, and it's not a competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one of the primary, like, women competing against each other.
Yeah. Oh, there was actually this thing that I read. Females can never be happy for another female.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's
Who wrote that? A man?
that's what like, cause I used to be jealous before, so that's what like kind of changed me, and I was like, you should just be happy for everyone, you know.
Yeah, I think it creates a more inspiring space.
Yeah.
And a space that we're proud to be in, you know. How about you, Ma?
Yeah. So for me, yeah, it's so I'm going to to support also what you have said. It's that just always listen to who wants to talk. Always give a helping hand and listen to the person and recognize another person. No need to put ourselves out there to be recognized, but recognizing another person for whatever that person has achieved is being happy for them.
I think the most important empowerment is empowering yourself. Support yourself. Don't think that you're a woman, so you're like there, like you're just there, or like you're a burden or something. No, you're a person. So use your opportunity in life to be able to make an impact and show your power out there.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to look at situations in a gender lens. Like how this situation affects this certain sector, the certain identification. Kasi when I attended talks before, like laws have a specific effect on women. Alam niyo yun? And it's interesting to go ahead and attend those webinars and forums kasi it opens your eyes talaga na there's a separation and there's still something that we need to move forward and need to fix, have a result and a solution for, and create laws or regulations or guidelines that are parang beneficial to everyone of different kind of socioeconomic factor. I know it's hard, pero one step at a time, we're doing it as a group, as a community. Di naman siya like one person. And respect everyone's everyone's opinion. Be open to that. So, yun. I appreciate that we had this topic, and I appreciate that here in our household specifically, we aren't brought up to just be, or like to just be background or whatever. We're very, very strong, opinionated girls, and that's why we have Little Women to discuss all of these things. And I hope you take certain amount of time today to just show your love to the women in your life and show that you are there to respect them and to support all of them. Diba? Do you guys have any concluding statements that you want to share?
Yeah, same with what you said.
Copy paste. How about you, Ali?
Copy paste.
Okay. So we wanna say again, go ahead and research more about on the topic. This is just our initial thoughts about it, and this gender discussion actually has deeper levels. And if you want, go ahead and research more about that and see how it affects different statuses, different situations, and a variety of backgrounds. So, initial discussion lang to, but we hope that we open this discussion, especially din sa houses nyo, where if you have girls or your mothers, your girlfriends or whatever, respect them and learn to love them in a different way, because we should be treated equally then in our daily life. So everything starts at home, and for us, we're still learning, we're still developing, and we appreciate all of your comments down below. Again, thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment, and hit that notification bell so that you're updated with all of the happenings here on this channel. Check out our other Little Women videos. Bye guys! Again, I'm Yani.
I'm Ali.
I'm Myra.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Again, we are
Little Women!